and you then sit down at a round table. Now what you've got to do is that you've got to talk about your business for 2 minutes. All right. Now I know sometimes I got there and I felt a little bit awkward, but I did it anyway. 2 minutes is actually quite a long time, but once you've done it, you feel relieved. But once you've done that, they then have got 2 minutes to ask you all about your business. Now they actually went round the table, and once you've done that, after about 10 minutes or so, you get a colour code, and then you swap tables. Now, when I first heard of this, I thought, oh, I wasn't too sure, but it actually was a lot of fun. And I've actually met some couple of friends, they're now friends from these speed networking events. So I strongly recommend that you register with Southern Entrepreneurs. It's Anne Dawson who hosts. I'll tell you what, she's brilliant actually. So register, go on to Southern Entrepreneurs and register for February the 9th, and it's at 5:30 till 9. Now, if you want to go and you're not too sure where you want to take part, I'm sure they'll let you go along and perhaps sit down and watch. I don't know, but I suggest that if you want to promote your business, this is what you do, is you register, and they're very, very good. So I look forward to seeing you there. I'll be there. I think we'll all be there. So you can come and little chat to us. That'd be great. So let's talk a little bit about jobs. Jobs there. If you are looking for a job and you're not sure what you want, or you want to promote yourself, I want you to come along to this networking event, and we will just talk briefly about what sort of job you're looking for, what skills you've got. But it's a bit like a video CV. So rather than you fill in a CV and then it goes to these employers, reference marketing, whatever, is I want you to tell all your best qualities and what you can offer, and then we'll get employers to come and have a look at it and then get you a job. So I want anybody out there to come along, and we're going to get you a job. We're all going to help you. We're going to promote your best qualities, and we're going to help you get a job. So I'm looking forward to that. Now then, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in Gosport Discovery Centre, because it's quite exciting, Bram. Yeah. Because we've got, they're investing funds into promoting businesses within Gosport. There will be there's a meeting here, I think on Monday, perhaps a soft launch about all they're doing. But one of the things that they're doing is that they run some low-cost schemes. I'll just read this. It says, also runs free or low-cost courses and workshops. So planning your own business, creating your own website, e-marketing, office skills, etc. So I want you to watch this space, because in a Discovery Centre, they've got champions. And for those oldies, remember Champion the Wonder Horse. Now, I've just thought of that. Do you remember as your little child? If you're over a certain age, remember Champion the Wonder Horse. And they are champions of business. So it could be e-commerce. They've got a champion of e-commerce and other aspects of the business. I'm going to ask them to talk about what they do. And I want them, ideally, to come dressed as a champion. Now, could be a champion as a gladiator. Come along, talk about e-commerce or bookkeeping or whatever it may be. All right? So, champions. I've already suggested the idea. They quite like the idea. So, watch out for champions of business in Gosport coming soon. Okay. Right. Now then, something else is that we're going to be introducing is that when we were doing our previous Go Live networking, is we did some entertainment, and we had your husband.
Yes, he did a couple of songs that he's recorded on CD down at the Vine, so that was good.
Now, actually, it was really good because he came up, brought his equipment, and he played a few songs.
Yeah, he did.
So what charity was that for?
Breast cancer care. Yeah.
And that's something that Curves, you do the runs and stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah, this year we did the Race for Life. We had a team in Race for Life, and every year Curves clubs all over the world in October, they have a breast cancer awareness month, and all the clubs raise money for breast cancer care.
So that's great to hear. So if you are an gospel entertainer and you would like to come and sing a song with a guitar or a bit of dancing, I love that program, Pineapple Studios. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Pineapple Studios, there is a character that does a lot of dancing, and he's a gay character, and it's a great program, and they do lots of dancing and stuff. So perhaps a dance troupe could do a little dance here. We'll sing a song. So if you're a local entertainer, then come along, and we'll have a little bit of entertainment at the end of the meetings. That'd be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Now I'm going to pass you over to Ian from Gosport Info. He's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on in Gosport. So over to you, Ian.
Thank you, Richard. Yes, you may have heard of an organisation called Gosport Tourism Forum. Their next meeting is on the 18th of January, but as yet don't know the venue. But if you are a business or organisation that has an interest in tourism in Gosport, if you have a look at their website, all the W's, discovergosport.co.uk, you'll have all the information there, and they do seem to be interested on having more people turning up to their forum meetings, getting ideas of what can be done to encourage tourism. Also at the Royal Naval Submarine Museum, W's submarine-museum.co.uk. They're looking for memories for the 30th anniversary of the Falkland Islands conflict. So if you again have a look at their website, you'll see and you had some involvement with the Falkland Islands. They would be interested to hear from you. That's pretty much it.
I think that's Falklands. I sort of remember that as a young man. Margaret Thatcher and the era of the Falklands. So that's quite interesting. So will you give us an update on anybody locally that's got some photos or stories about the Falklands, because they did a fantastic job out there, our armed forces. So I'm sure there's some great stories. Will you do that?
I wasn't quite such a young man at the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh no, of course. Okay, so. That about wraps it up. Did you have a good Christmas, Linda? Because you've been a bit poorly, haven't you? Utility warehouse lady. You've been a bit poorly. So tell us how your Christmas went.
Yeah, my Christmas was absolutely fantastic. Spent with family. Thank you. Lovely to see them all. New Year wasn't so good. I was poorly in bed at 9 o'clock with a cup of cocoa, but hey. Yeah,
I saw that actually. She's on my Facebook page, aren't you, Linda? And I did see that on my cocoa and stuff. And I think she was looking for a little bit of sympathy from the Facebook page. And I didn't see many ahs. Because normally they're all out drinking. They're all thinking, oh, well, I'm out tonight. Yay! But yeah, I mean, it's good to see you here. It's always good to see you. Because you are a veteran, aren't you, Linda? Just nod. Linda was at the very first networking at the Vine. Yeah, she's the very, very first one. So it's always good to see Linda. She's such a character. And yeah, I'll tell you what, where times are getting tough with these all bills, I do recommend that you do speak to Linda about your phone bill, your electric and gas, and all you've got to do is give them the details. You'll sort everything out there, won't you? And you're always guaranteed to get it cheaper. And so, yeah, but yeah, please, I like tips. I'll hand the mic over to you, if that's okay.
Hi, thanks. Yeah, one tip I would always recommend to everybody, whether you're a business or a homeowner, try and do regular meter readings and send them in to your supplier, because otherwise in a year or so you could end up with a very nasty shock. It's your money that you're spending, so you really should keep an eye on how you're spending it, because the big utility companies won't let you know that you're getting into severe debt. So at the end of the day, it's down to you. Okay?
That's a very good tip. Thank you for that. And hopefully we're going to see your husband here singing a few songs for the charity.
Next week should be okay for that.
Oh, next week. So is that a definite?
I don't know if it's a definite. You'll have to confirm that because he needs a bit of practice.
Because we've got evidence now on a bit of practice, but he was good. I mean, you've got a whole week. Okay. All right then. So okay. Well, that about wraps it up. We're going to get Paul. We'll have a bit of entertainment next week. So if you've got a business, you want to help promote a business in your area, then please come to the Gosport Discovery Centre at 4 o'clock. We'll start filming at 6. And if you do want to promote your business between 4 and 6, is that we will film you promote it. And it's all free. So come down. We'll look forward to seeing you. And it's good night from me. And
Good night from me.
you're supposed to say me.
Good night from me. You.
You know, the two Ronnies, you know. It's a good night from me, and you're supposed to...
Him, and good night from him.
Thank you. Good night. Yeah, you can get a book. What do you want a book for? What do you want to read? What book are you interested in? Oh, you don't know where you look. Are you gonna, oh, Linda's gone to get a book. She's still recording this. Oh, it's full of books, but you want to get some more books. You want to read a book, do you? Oh, okay. Oh, she's read them all. Okay. All right. Good night. Good night from me.
And good night from him.
Good night.